Welcome to yet another one of my cheesy YouTube videos. This video was kind of an afterthought as I was taking the dash out of a MK1 Volkswagen Rabbit. I moved the camera around a little bit more than I should have, and somewhere along the line I slid my finger across the zoom and I zoomed it in and didn't realize it until I sat down to edit the video. So grab yourself a bottle of Pepto-Bismol and enjoy the show. Okay, bear with me. This car is a complete junker sitting in the woods on my property, but I'm going to do a quick video on how to take the dash out. It's in really rough shape. The whole car's been sitting here in the woods for years. I'm going to try to salvage the diesel wiring harness. And we'll try to salvage the dash because I took the dash out of the little gas burner, little caddy pickup truck, and I broke some plastic on it. I tried to JB weld it, and in the process of repatting the dash, it popped loose. The joint popped loose, and if this one's any good, and if I can get it out of here, and no telling what I'm going to get bit by while I'm in here. First thing I took out was 2 screws on the side here on the driver's side. If I wiggle the dash, it wants to come up. I backed off this nut right here, and I pulled the light switch out of its socket. The knob was already gone. The instrument cluster is already out. They're real easy to take out. There's 2 bolts on each side, and then you reach up underneath the dash, you unscrew the speedometer cable. It's kind of a pain reaching up in there, but you can do it. Pull the plug out from the instrument cluster. You squeeze on the sides and you pull it out. This is the cold start. You pull it to advance the timing for cold starts. To pull the assembly through, it's one of them little C-clips. It will push through, but my knob is yet to spin loose. See if I find me a pair of pliers anywhere in that little Kubota. If not, I doubt if I'm going to run to the house just to go get that. Not right now, at least. For 9/30 seconds, bolts or screws held the took a little effort, but I forced it back behind there. Pulled a couple bolts out where the ashtray goes. There again, we're 9/30 seconds or 7, and these 2 switches just pull through. To pull these screws out on the side of the dash, between the dash and the door, you can use a stubby screwdriver. This one's longer than a typical stubby, but regardless, you're going to think the screwdriver's too long. Just keep playing with it, and on both dashes, they came out. So even though it seemed like there was no way in hell, the stubby screwdriver did do the job. For all practical purposes, I do believe this dash is out. So it was 2 screws on each side, a couple screws back behind the cigarette lighter and whatever the heck that was beside it, the instrument cluster, the controls for the environmental, undo the 4 bolts, pull real hard and twist them sideways and shove them back through. I don't know that I even had to take this little cubby out. This little car didn't have a radio in it, but if yours does, you'll have to take the radio out. I'm able to pull on the dash, and I do believe it's out. Steering wheel is still intact. Okay, it's out. The ductwork, the vents are still in the dash. Glove box still in the dash. All things I was told had to come out when I originally looked up how to do this. These vents are delicate. The ones in the Rabbit that I took it out of, the Rabbit pickup, they just broke to pieces. Pretend like they're made out of real thin glass. At least with mine, it just broke to pieces. So I'm really glad to salvage them. I didn't have to take, it looks like someone might have taken these couple screws out for kick panel or whatever underneath the glove box. This kick panel underneath the driver's side stayed with the car. But there's a vent still intact. I'll be very gentle with it. I actually accomplished more than I thought because I've hardly got any tools with me. This thing is nasty. It's got rotten crap all over. I'm just sitting on the edge of the seat. There's broken glass everywhere. I'm going to examine that dash that I took out real good, and I might use that dash framework, even though I've already started putting padding on the other one. Thank you for watching my video. Please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and if you love life and learning new things, go aimless.com.